What's good? It's your boy Tab Money, and today I'm gonna talk about I have the heart of Cain and the mind of Nimrod. And what I mean by that is that in this particular age, in this particular time that we living in, I am chosen to lead the destiny of bringing people into polytheism, pantheism, all of New Age and paganism beliefs, and bringing a new form of paganism, a new form of New Age, a way of life into everyday life. You know what I'm saying? I was put on this earth to enhance things that will basically enhance the lifestyles on earth. You feel what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that I have the heart of Cain and the mind of Nimrod. In the beginning of time, Cain was the chosen person by Lucifer to lead the world that will bring Lucifer kingdom on this earth. You know, Lucifer made angels, the fallen angels made with the daughters of Cain, and ended up giving birth to giants and demigod offsprings and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? But everybody was living a regular life. Not only that, but dinosaurs was around too, around this time. You feel what I'm saying? Dinosaurs did not come, because you gotta understand, when this earth was created, according to the Bible or whatever, and when this earth was created, you feel what I'm saying, the fallen angels and everybody else, science was full bloom back in the days of Cain, back in the days of Abel and Cain. When Cain killed Abel, Yahweh put a mark on him, and he abandoned wherever he lived, wherever he resided at, and took his sister with him. But the thing about it is, he went into a foreign land where it was a whole new set of beings, a whole new set of people that was living there. And also he became the child of Samael and Lilith. Like, if you look at the Luciferian Principles, the Trinity of Luciferianism is Samael being the father god, Lilith being the mother goddess, and Cain being the son of God. You know what I'm saying? That's the three trinities in a Luciferian belief. And Cain was the first Luciferian. He's the one that brought Luciferian in the beginning of time. And we had dinosaurs, we had all sorts of extinct creatures that we had back in those times. And also we had animal and human hybrids as well. There was a lot of supernatural things going on around the days of Cain. You know what I'm saying? Whole nine yards. Like, him and his offspring dominated the magical system, the witchcraft system, and everything magical. You feel what I'm saying? Back in the days of Cain. You know what I'm saying? So I have the heart of Cain. The simple fact is that I believe everything that he represent, everything that Cain represent. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe in. That's why I have the abilities to achieve. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying I have the mark of Cain, but what I'm saying is I have the heart of Cain, which means I can be committed to the things that he was committed to by bringing whatever it is to be bring. Because my Trinity, which is Shango is the father god, Oshun is the mother goddess, and me being the child of the Orishas, or the god and goddess, or Shango or Oshun. You know what I'm saying? So whole nine yards. And you can do this with your own gods and goddesses, with any mythology in the world, or basically create your own mythology. It's best to create your own mythology and create a trinity between you and the god and goddess that you put together, that are married and in relationship with each other. You can do that by creating your own mythology. The thing is, I was put on this earth to help people create their own mythology, to help people create their own egregores, servitors, and god forms, and also creating sigils for them particular spirits, veves, whatever you want to call them. And I was put on this earth to help people get in a relationship with spirits. If you can't find a husband and wife, or you thinking that it's hard to find something like that here in this world, then being in a relationship with spirits is the next step. You know what I'm saying? It's the next step of you being in a relationship with spirits. And only way to interact with them is through lucid dreaming or astral projection. Any way it goes. But that's the whole thing. So when Cain, you know what I'm saying, when the flood came and destroyed everything that was on the earth, besides all the animals that Noah brought into his ship, and it was raining for so long in whole nine yards, you know what I'm saying? So the thing about it is that it came bloodline, and everything about it was washed away. The only way you can learn about Cain's rulership is reading the book of Enoch. I think the book of Enoch can explain what was going on in times of Cain. You know what I'm saying? Times of Cain and his offspring, his children, his descendants, and what they was doing. Now let's go to Nimrod. I have the mind of Nimrod. When the flood was over and everything else, Ham line started paganism. They started the worship of polytheism and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So in in Ham's bloodline, he gave birth to, he had a son called Cush, and Cush didn't follow Yahweh. So the thing is, he was giving birth to the new world order around this time. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, you're like Cain. It's the beginning of the new world order, but when it comes to Cush, he started. Everybody was speaking in one language. That's why all of our ancestors, they lived in Babylon. They live in Syria. They live in the Middle East, basically. You feel what I'm saying? Our ancestors lived there, which is why Babylonianism or Sumerianism, Mesopotamian, or any of them type of lifestyles or religious beliefs or practices is universal, because all our ancestors live in the Middle East, live in Babylon and stuff. You feel me? That's where everybody was living at first. It's like the original Atlantis, put it like that. But even though Cush started all this, Yahweh confused the languages and changed everybody's languages. But who really started the paganism and brought the inspiration of all paganism mythology and also new mythology that's going to come into the world is none other than Nimrod. Nimrod was born, he fell in love with his mother, and she gave birth to Tammuz and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz, they're the ones that brought up the Trinity, brought up the main Trinity that you see in Catholicism, see in Hinduism, seeing all these other mythology pagan religions, basically pagan religions. So Catholicism is not pagan, they try to be pagan, but they're really Abrahamic. But the thing about it is that Nimrod, he inspired the ancient mythologies of the world, from the Celtics, the Greeks, the Romans, to the Orishas or Yoruba, to Aztecs, to the Mayans, even Native Americans. He inspired a lot of mythologies in the world. You feel me? Based upon the practices and stuff like yoga, meditation, all them, even energy work and crystal work. You know what I'm saying? Nimrod, Semiramis, and basically Nimrod started all that. He started all of that. You know what I'm saying? And inspired the whole world to be a part of it as well. Like when it comes to the New Age movement and paganism, those are the two main lifestyles that would dominate the world. And also, that's part of my color sorcery philosophy, which is turn every single thing to a form of worship and a form of magic. You know what I'm saying? Whole 9 yards. So what I'm trying to say is, I have the mind of Nimrod. You know what I'm saying? I have the heart of Cain and the mind of Nimrod. I was chosen to represent the age of Aquarius. I was chosen to represent Lord Maitreya, Lucifer, the ascended masters and descended masters, and the fallen angels. I was chosen to represent the spiritual realm. I want to become of the spirit realm. I want to be of the spirit realm. You feel what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to say. So when it really come down to it, yes, I'm the chosen person for the age of Aquarius, and I could be the next Cain or the next Nimrod when it comes down to my belief system and my philosophy. You feel what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to my philosophy, I am chosen, to spread it to the world. And color sorcery is basically having Lucifer's stamp on every single thing of this world, even beyond this world. You feel what I'm saying? Whole 9 yards, and that's what my philosophy contains with, and that's what it's about. Lucifer gave me this knowledge because I'm good at it, but at the same time, I got spirits inside of me that guide me through this. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's one thing I want to say. So when it really come down to, yes, I have the heart of Cain and the mind of Nimrod, because I'm the next Cain, the next Nimrod that will shine into the earth. If Lord Maitreya willing, I'll be the next person to shine throughout this whole earth. You feel what I'm saying? And that's one thing I want to say. You know what I'm saying? So when it come down to Cain, you know what I'm saying, bringing a new world order in his days, before the days of Noah, the days of Noah. In the days of Noah, when giants was on this earth, dinosaurs, all that was on the earth, things was going good until Yahweh flooded the earth. And then when the days of Noah was gone, then he gave birth to Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And Ham bloodline started paganism, you know what I'm saying, bringing polytheism into existence and stuff like that. And that's when Cush gave birth to Nimrod and fell in love with Semiramis and gave birth to Tammuz. You got to understand the whole theology of it. You feel what I'm saying? Theology of it. is that the simple fact is I was put on this earth to represent the age of Aquarius. I am the new Cain. I am the new Nimrod. I am the new all that. You might not believe it at first sight, but at the same time, don't get me wrong, I'm not being forgotten about. Like, I'm definitely not being forgotten about. It's one of these days, someone is going to save me or snatch me, or something's going to basically happen to the point where they're going to need me to push my philosophy out there and push it way out there. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I don't got a lot of subscribers and stuff, but it's my job to push my philosophy out there. You feel what I'm saying? Lucifer gave me this philosophy because he see that I was chosen and destined to represent this. You know what I'm saying? On our yards. And ever since I heard, discovered Lord Maitreya and know that he's on this earth and he's connected to the Ascended Masters, he has so much wealth for me in the spirit realm, in the astral planes, not in this world, but in the astral planes. You feel what I'm saying? The astral planes is where my wealth resides. It's where everything about my fantasies, my imagination, all that is reside in the astral planes. You feel what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to say. So this your boy Tammy, I'm finna sign off. That's all I want to say. So what I'm trying to say, when I say I have the heart of Cain, the mind of Nimrod, I'm telling you that I'm one of those type of guys that will come into this earth and bring my philosophy in, bring the new age and the age of Aquarius in. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I'm trying to say. Even though I want to be the new Jesus Christ of the age of Aquarius, it takes time. I'm already in my 30s, so I think I gotta work. I gotta work hard right now to get my philosophy out there before the time is up. But it's gonna happen when the time is already up. Put it like that. But it's never too late though. So that's one thing I want to say. It's just your boy Sam Money. Peace.